two, one. Hi everyone. Tonight is a strange night for me. One of jubilation on the one hand, because it's the eve of my mother's birthday, and it's Rosh Chodesh. So my mother was born on the secular Gregorian calendar, the 23rd of October, and it's Rosh Chodesh, which is a very happy day. It's my mother's birthday, nearly 3 years after she passed away, 2.5 years. My mother would be 83. Is that a happy day? Yeah, of course. But she's not around, and I've lost her, so it becomes profoundly tragic. I want to see it as a day of jubilation. I want to see it as a day that I remember her. My mother was the most extraordinary mother. We all say that subjectively, of course, and it should be subjective. Love is subjective. But even objectively speaking, you're speaking about a woman who raised 5 kids on her own, on 2 jobs. She was a bank clerk during the day, and then she would come home, quickly make us dinner, and then she would go out and serve as a checkout clerk in a supermarket to raise us and make sure that she could afford to send us to Jewish day schools. I would never have been a rabbi without my mother. Even as she initially had a lot of misgivings about my joining Chabad. She thought it was a cult. Later she would grow very close to Chabad herself and even go to a Chabad shul, so it just shows Chabad has kind of come 360. Chabad was very small when I grew up, and today it's like the most important Jewish movement in the world. But what I most remember of my mother, very few sons get to do this, I was able to eulogize my mother in her lifetime, in her presence, because I spoke at the shul, JLC on 41st Street in Miami Beach, right near where she lived, on her 80th birthday. We had a big celebration, and I spoke about who she was, and it was Parshas Bereshis, Sabbath of Genesis, which was last week. This year was last week, and I spoke about how, Adam and Eve live in paradise. So how does it all become so horrible? How do they get kicked out? It's all about the serpent. The serpent comes and he bites them. And the serpent injects that venom into you. And what is that venom? That venom is coldness. That venom is a failure to really enjoy life. It's to complain and bitch constantly and focus on everything you don't have. That's why God punishes the serpent and says that you're going to slither on your ground and you're going to eat dust. And dust is plentiful. It's everywhere. One problem: it's not filling. No matter what you eat, you're going to be greedy. No matter what you eat, you're going to become obese because you're just never going to be satiated. Isn't that us in America today? No matter how much we have, it's never enough. No matter how rich we are, never enough. No matter how young we are, we're always too old. No matter how much we weigh, we're always too fat. We don't matter to ourselves. And I said that my mother was one of the only people who was not bitten by that serpent, honestly. And I was able to say this while she was alive. My